Alright guys, I just got through watching WWE Battlegrounds from Buffalo, New York. So let's get it started. Alright, so the show starts off with RVD versus Alberto for the World Heavyweight title in a hardcore match. It was a good match. I mean, tables, ladders, chairs, everything came into play. Well, I don't know really about the tables, but the whole match was insane. It was crazy. I mean, RVD, we saw some of the old school RVD in this match. We saw some of Mr. Pay-Per-View RVD. We seen some of the ECW type RVD. I mean, dude was doing flips off of barricades. He hit a 5-star off the apron on a ladder on Alberto. He even did a monkey flip. Even the slingshot moonsault. The match was crazy. Alberto even put in some good moves, man. The match was unbelievable. You had even Ricardo Rodriguez got involved, attacking Alberto with a freaking bucket. But at the end, Alberto came out with the win. But still, good match. The crowd was behind it. I was behind it. It was a great match. So then we moving on to the Real Americans versus Great Khali and Santino Marella. I thought, man, this match was going to be horrible. But actually, it was a decent match. It was a decent match. But if you want to talk about something in that match, let's talk about the big Cesaro swing. The dude picked up Great Khali and slung the dude around like he was a rag doll, like he was a sack of potatoes. I thought it was crazy. The crowd thought it was crazy. I mean, it was one of the highlights of the pay-per-view, if you ask me. The thing was unbelievable. It was great. But in the end, we, the people, prevailed as the Real Americans get a good win. So then we go to Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. R-Truth has been on the road lately. He's getting a title shot. Everybody. R-Truth goes in. I mean, the dude goes in. He puts up a good match. He gave it everything he had. For 1 minute, for 1 second, I actually thought that R-Truth was going to win. Curtis Axel was on the ropes. Even Paul Heyman was worried. But in the end, the Paul Heyman guy, Curtis Axel, came out with the win. It was a great match for the Intercontinental Championship. Once again, the pay-per-view is starting off nice. Then we have Brie Bella versus AJ Lee, the queen of the Divas division, the Divas champion, my girl, AJ Lee. AJ comes in. The match is good. It's actually a good match. Brie Bella's putting on a good match. The match is going both ways. Brie Bella actually looked like she was going to win it at times, but I never gave up on my girl AJ. AJ took the W. She took the win. Tamina got involved. Had Nikki Bella wrapped around her hands. Brie was distracted long enough for AJ to get the win. Good match by the Divas champion, AJ Lee. So then we have the Rhodes family versus the Shield. I mean, you can feel the goosebumps. The crowd was behind the Rhodes family. The match was great. It was one of the best tag team matches we've seen in a long time. It was action everywhere. We even saw Dusty Rhodes hit the bionic elbow. The bionic elbow on Dean Ambrose. The match was crazy. The intention was crazy. The Shield put up a good fight as usual, but the Rhodes family was a little bit smarter. And what a thunderous Crossroads by Cody Rhodes. I mean, it came out of nowhere. The Crossroads was thunderous. After the match, you have the whole locker room coming out celebrating. It was crazy. So then we go to CM Punk versus Ryback. Goldberg versus CM Punk. Ryback comes in, sucking as usual. He's the new Paul Heyman guy, and technically I don't like this Paul Heyman thinking Ryback is beautiful. I think it's pretty gay. But anyway, the match is unbelievable. Well, these guys are going out there. They putting it all in. CM Punk proves once again in this match why he's the best in the world. We had Paul Heyman try to distract CM Punk. It didn't work. We had Ryback do everything he could, and it still couldn't stop CM Punk. Heck, we even had the longest Goldberg chance since Ryback has showed up. I mean, the whole match you hear Goldberg. I was laughing. I was enjoying it. The match was great. And in the end, even with a low blow, still, in the end, CM Punk wins. But I'll tell you what, I know this feud isn't over, and like I said before, I'm thinking it will go to Survivor Series, so we have to wait and see about that. So then we have Kofi Kingston versus Bray Wyatt. I thought, okay, this match is going to be a quick one, but actually it was a long match. Kofi put up a good fight. Bray Wyatt was too strong at the end, caught him with the Sister Abigail, and of course after the match, the classic Wyatt family beatdown on Kofi Kingston, and then Bray Wyatt delivers his sickening message. And that's one thing I like about the Wyatt family. I like their messages, I like their intro, and now the beatdowns are starting to get better. And plus, Bray Wyatt did some type of backwards crowd walk. Like, it was creepy as crap, man. It creeped me out. I mean, I like Kofi's expression in the match. I liked his reaction. The dude got out of the ring like, what the heck? You know? But, once again, another good match. So then we have the World Heavyweights, the WWE Heavyweight Championship banking title. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. Man, these guys put on a good match. Another good match between these two. Of course, the crowd behind the yes man. Yes, Daniel Bryan. Still, good match. These guys gave it their all. They put up a good fight. But at the end, let's talk about the ending. Randy Orton is in the no lock / yes lock. The Authority, aka the Corporation, Triple H and Stephanie have left the building. Brad Maddox is in charge. Next thing you know, before Randy Orton could even get to the ropes or tap, we hear the Big Show music. Here comes the Big Show, the man who has been tripping lately. Big Show comes down to the ring, and what he do? He pulls the referee out. Daniel Bryan's like, what are you doing? He sleeps Daniel Bryan. Then next thing you know, he sleeps the referee. I mean, he pulls the referee out. The ref is out. So next thing you know, Randy Orton covers Daniel Bryan. There's no ref. Brad Maddox signal for a ref. Here comes the referee that supposedly was in cahoots with Daniel Bryan. The man we thought was fired. He's rehired. He comes down to the ring. He's about to make the 3 count. Randy Orton's about to be champion. Big Show pulls him out. He's like, what are you doing? He sleeps that ref. Him and Randy Orton get into an argument. Big Show sleeps Randy Orton. And now we have no WWE champion. The match ends with both Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan sleep. 2 referees are asleep. Brad Maddox doesn't know what to do. We got Big Show in the ring. And I have to admit, it was live but kind of gay at the same time. I mean, I'd rather have Big Show join the corporation, or Randy or Daniel win it by themselves, win the title by themselves. I didn't want Big Show to come out and ruin the match for everybody. The ending was okay, but it was also gay at the same time. I mean, come on. I mean, that was kind of predictable that Big Show was going to interfere. But still, he could have done better than that. But all we have to say now is what's going to happen on Raw tomorrow. Triple H and Stephanie will not take this line down. And I believe there will be cautions for Big Show's action. There will be consequences. And heck, I mean, I'm not calling this, but we could be seeing a triple threat at Hell in a Cell later this month between Randy Orton, Big Show, and Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. Now, I do not want to see Big Show as WWE champion, and I don't think that's going to happen. But he may be back in the title picture. But as for the pay-per-view, I give the pay-per-view, except for the ending, I give the pay-per-view a 10. I give the whole pay-per-view a 10. But then the ending, you know, it kind of drained the 10. But just because I liked the matches, even though I didn't like the ending, I still give the pay-per-view a good rating. I can't wait for Hell in a Cell. I can't wait for Monday Night Raw. This is my review, and I still have to say this is one of the best WWE pay-per-views I've seen in a minute. So I'm out.